Hello and welcome to another guide for Oblivion Remastered. In today's guide, we will be talking about the basics of lockpicking and how to get the skeleton key, a Daedric item that will more or less make the whole idea of lockpicking trivial to those of us that are terrible at it like myself. Now, option 1, if you are not level 10, I recommend you skip to the second part of this video where I talk about where to get extra lockpicks if you need them. You have to be level 10 to get this quest. Do not come back to me in the comments and be mad because you are not level 10, but you must be level 10 to start this quest with Nocturnal, which is one of the Daedric gods. So the basis of this quest is simple. You're going to go to the southeastern part of the map, which I'm about to show you right here, and we are going to head to the Nocturnal Shrine. Once we are there, we're going to want to talk to the head priest, and then we are going to want to talk to the statue itself. She will give us a quest that is pretty simple. It shouldn't take you more than 10 to 15 minutes to do, but it's more than worth the effort to get. As when we complete this quest, we will be rewarded with the skeleton key. The skeleton key is a lockpick with unlimited uses that raises your security skill by 40 points. This is the best thing you want to do, but we're going to talk about option 2 now. Option 2 is you have to buy lockpicks from Shady Sam, which is located on the outer edge of the city on the west side, or you can buy them from the Thieves Guild vendors or the Dark Brotherhood vendors. You can also find more lockpicks in dungeons and usually on enemies in the dungeons, but I find this to be more unreliable than just going and buying some yourself, as you're not going to be burning through a bunch of lockpicks, hopefully, unless, you really need to. Now, the guy I find most easy to get without anything really attached to him is Shady Sam. He is the one located on the outside edge of the Imperial City on the west side. He is simply sitting in one of these crevices looking, as his name says, quite shady, and he can sell you a bunch of items, not only just lockpicks, but you can buy 30 lockpicks from him at a time. I believe the reset is a couple days, so if you need them after you use all the ones you bought, you will simply just have to wait a couple days to buy more from him.
Come see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
So as we get into the second part of this video, we are going to talk about first, what is lockpicking and what is the goal and how do we get to that goal. Lockpicking in this game can simply be defined as you're trying to do something shady and break into things that are not yours in simplest terms. Lockpicking does not change whether you have the skeleton key or the normal lockpicks, so do not be scared if you do not have the level to unlock the skeleton key yet, as these tips will still be useful to you. But the whole basis of lockpicking in this game is that you are trying to get the tumblers to lock in place on the top of the lock. The best trick that I found, and this is a tip that I think has been floating around for the past day or two, is that you simply must find the slowest tumbler and spam it until it is pretty much stuck at the top. Now, what I mean by this is in the clip I'm showing right here, we are spamming up on our analog stick until you find the slowest tumbler. Now, what I mean by the slowest tumbler is the one that falls down the slowest. Once you find it, there's usually a sequential order. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's always going to be one that's slower than the other. And the whole basis of this tip, and not even really, I guess it's more so a trick than a tip, is that we are trying to find the slowest tumbler and we're going to spam it with our analog stick up until it's pretty much stuck, and then you get a free unlock on that tumbler. The last one might be a little tricky, but you just have to time it when it hits the top of the lock. The whole basis of lockpicking is that we are trying to hit the, in my case, the X button right as it is hitting the top of the lock. Now, I use the jail to show this, as there's plenty of locks I can show it to y'all with, but I really just want to reiterate that you should always be checking all 4 of the tumblers before you do anything else. This makes it so we can find the slowest one, we can kind of lock it in place, and we know from that point on, we are going to just find the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're always going to have randomized ones. There's not always left to right or right to left, or, every other one like a pattern. It is random, and honestly, at the end of the day, using this to your advantage of just finding the slowest one, spamming it, and then going next, finding the slowest one, spamming it up, it pretty much always works. Now, you can always be like me and kind of just get the timing down, but once you're getting into the actual idea of lockpicking, this tip or trick or whatever we want to call this is more so a trick, I'd say, is very useful for just kind of making lockpicking not miserable. Also, I will say, because this is in the last 30 seconds of this video, if you do have the skeleton key, you can spam the auto attempt and it'll more than likely always work. I don't do that personally, but if you have the skeleton key, you do you. Now, as we get towards the end of this video, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial for Oblivion Remastered. I'm really enjoying this game. It's really bringing back the good old days of the Xbox 360 days when I was a kid. And as always, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, a good rest of your year. And I will see y'all next time.